Now, hey guys, welcome back to the channel with another 2C Blocks video. Recently, I picked up an amazing deal on a gaming PC while surfing through Craigslist in my local area. I don't have the original post in hand since the seller deleted the post before I could snap a picture of it. However, I do have parts of the communication that went between the seller and me. First, I asked him for some specs. He answered really fast to all my emails, typically within 3 hours. I then tried to bring the price down to $25, which he actually agreed. I thought he was going to counter offer me, but no. So, here it is, $25 gaming PC. When I first bought it home, I gave it a compressed air treatment and took everything apart. It was very dusty and there was weird gum stuff in the power supply. Let's go over what's inside this $25 PC. For the CPU, we're rocking a AMD FX 43000. For RAM, we have 8GB of 1600 MHz RAM running in dual channel. For graphics, we're running an EVGA GTX 750 Ti, 1TB HDD storage, and a 929W CoolMax power supply. It also comes with 2 cooler master fans that runs at full speed and are pretty loud. Next, I changed the thermal paste on the CPU and reseated it just for the lulz. Next, I repatted the north bridge. Then, I teared apart the GPU and gave it a paste change too. Right about now is when I noticed that the plastic wrapper is still on the graphics card. I'm gonna keep it on just as honor for the previous owner, but I took the plastic on the fan off. Now it's time to put everything back together. And it works! Yay! It's such a relief considering that I dropped the motherboard and sent it flying when I pull out the 24 pin. When I tested the PC after I assembled everything, I noticed that the power supply fan isn't working. This seemed too cheap to be a 0 RPM fan power supply, so I took it upon myself to open it. It turns out the fan cable is almost unplugged, so I plug it all in and stick my finger in there with all the electricity zapping around, and I go poke and poke it all in, and it still didn't work. And next resolution was to replace the fan with another fan, but did not have enough fans laying around. Next, I decided to oil the bad fan. It didn't work. Giving me a last attempt, I decided to cut the 4 LEDs off the fan. I'm desperate. Voila! It works like a booty. It turns out the fan was a 0.7 amp fan, and the header on the power supply could not supply enough amps to the fan. When I was taking out the case fan, I accidentally dropped them. I dropped 2 things while building this PC. One of them shattered into pieces. Turns out it was actually broken before I dropped it. Yeah, it was spinning weird. Yeah, not my fault.